telecast is copyrighted by Hometown 24 for the private use of our audience. Any rebroadcast or retransmission of this game without the express written consent of Hometown 24 is prohibited.
For over 100 years, the Bank of Heinemann has been committed to serving our community and serving the future of our families, homes, and businesses. With our new convenient online banking, viewing your account balance and history, transferring money, and paying bills has never been easier or more secure. And with the construction of our new headquarters, we've renewed our promise to Heinemann to stand by our customers even in troubling economic times, because we're not just your bank, we're your neighbors. That's the Bank of Heinemann. Log on to www.bankofheinemann.com or give us a call at 606-785-3158.
No matter what town or community you live in, there's a Tim Short dealership nearby. That's because our family of dealerships are dedicated to serving the folks throughout Eastern Kentucky. Our employees are your friends and neighbors, helping to support the local economy and provide safe and affordable transportation to everyone that shops the family of Tim Short dealerships. Our entire inventory can be found with a click of a button at timshortautogroup.com. Visit us online and join the thousands of customers that took the short drive to satisfaction today.
And welcome back, everybody, to some high school volleyball here on Hometown 24. I'm Jonathan Hicks, joined with the one and only Katie Sloan. And Katie, how you doing?
Well, I'm alive today. That's about all I've got for you. Ready to watch some volleyball between these Patriots and the Lady Eagles.
And Katie, you know, luckily enough for me, this is my first time I've ever got to call a volleyball game. And I'm glad to have you here because anyone that knows you knows that you're very closely associated with volleyball.
Well, lucky enough for you, I know quite a bit, and I'm a good teacher, so I'll let you know.
Well, good. Once again, we want to thank you all for tuning in with us, and we're just as glad to bring you this game as you are to chill out and watch it with us.
So just a fun fact, this weekend at the Sportsplex, we had a Kim King Spike Fest, and the Patriots played in a few games there. Leslie County, I don't think they participated in that one, but in one of the games, we had Ellie Miller serve 21 straight serves. 21. And the set only goes to 25, so she done really great for that. And I think that game was against Jenkins. So hopefully we see some really good serves tonight in this game. Oh. That was by Krista Hatmaker. First swing of the game, just swings about 1.5 feet outside the line. And now we've got Leslie County going back to serve to Knott County.
And both of these teams looking very active early on, Katie.
Oh, yeah, these teams are ready to play. We had Pollard just do a dump right to the middle of the court. Leslie County just could not pick it up. That middle spot is really difficult to cover.
And, you know, I was expecting her to kind of go after that ball a little bit harder, but she barely touches it. And I don't think Leslie County was expecting that either.
They probably didn't expect it. Faith is a strong hitter, especially on the middle, where she's like 7 foot tall. I think he finally called the net call on that one. I seen it happen, but I didn't know if he was going to call it or not. So Leslie County got the point and serves to Knott. A little bit of an out-of-system play there, a free ball to the back. Outside to Leslie County. Oh, and they called that ball in. And I believe that was by number 4 for the Leslie County Eagles, Charity Sizemore. Leslie County up to serve. A nice pass by Mason for the Patriots. A push there by Pollard going out to hit again. Number 33 from Leslie County. Hillary Wolf hits just outside the line on the corner. Patriots get the ball. We are looking at 1-3. Patriots are down.
And Leslie County going on a bit of a run right now.
They were. They started strong, got 3 straight points, and then lost that one. Ellie Miller up to serve. Ooh. A missed pass over there by Libero on Leslie County's side. And one of the girls from the Patriots team tried to get that ball back over, but they mistimed it and hit it right into the tape.
And Leslie County's activeness is proving dividends early on.
It has. Leslie County's strongest hitter, number 15, Abby Howard, she's got 90 kills this season.
And speaking of strong hitters for the Knott County Central Patriots, Krista Hatmaker with a quick kill right there. Score 4-2 Leslie County.
Leslie County sets up to serve with 3 in the back and 1 kind of covering short. That's a very common serve receive, and it's usually for teams that can move a little bit quicker because there's not as much confusion in the back there. So it's pretty much on those 3 girls to get that serve up and give their team a chance to play. So they seem to be struggling a little bit right now. We got that ball back over and inbounds. Natalie Waddell goes up to slam that one over to Leslie County's side. Comes off the hands of number 23, I think. Patriots go back to serve again.
One thing that we can say is that these jerseys definitely look a lot alike.
They do.
And sometimes it's difficult to see the numbers, but what's not hard to see is that score right there by the Patriots.
It is not. Patriots are serving, and they are now up 5-4. Beautiful serve there by Sydney. She's going back to serve again. The Lady Eagles really need to get a ball up unless they want the Patriots to get this run. Already up by 2 now. Just barely starting into the first set. Beautiful up over there. Just a little high. A little bit too much spin on it for the setter for Leslie County. Number 20, Hannah Mitchell, just had a hard time trying to get that ball up and out of the net. Patriots are over to serve again. Sydney Stidham back again. Oh.
And Leslie County finally breaks the ice.
Yes, they got Faith Pollard back on that one over there. Another dump to the middle. Like I said, that middle spot is really hard to cover because all of your players are scattered out ready for a hit or a dump in a different direction, and nobody's really in the middle, so you have to be really quick to get those.
And Knott Central with the quick favor right there. Hits the net on the way over.
Beautiful up on Leslie County side. A nice swing. Just could not get through that strong Patriot defense on the block. That swing, I believe, was by number 33, Hillary Wolf. She comes in 4th on the season hits. Beautiful up on Leslie County side. Just cannot get that ball back over. A little bit of out of system there. Tip for tap back over to the Patriots. And that ball was in. Looks like Allie Sloan smacked that one. Ellie with a beautiful back set to the right side. And the right side hitter is typically left-handed. So most people that hit on right side have a really hard time if they are right-handed. And she managed to make that ball straight into the corner, and it was beautiful. Oh, wow, another service ace.
And watching both of these teams, there's one thing that's very prevalent, and that is the communication between both of them.
That is very true. Leslie County, they're really struggling right now, but they'll pick it up quickly, I'm sure. They started strong, started with the first 3 points, and then they kind of lost a little bit. So now they're down 5, and the Patriots are 11.
And, Katie, you know, if you're Leslie County and you're already down 6 in the first set, what do you do to kind of bring your way back to win?
You've got to get that first ball up. Passes are key, especially when you have such a strong server like Ambergy for the Patriots. You really need to get that ball up to give your team a chance to play. And especially right now when you're down by 6, any team can take that and just run with it. That's a really strong run. And in volleyball, the volleys can go really longer. They can go really quick. So this could be a quick set, and the Lady Eagles won't be able to come back from it. But if they take it right here after this timeout, then they have a very good chance of getting it back.
And we'll see how they go about it. as we come out of the timeout, and Knott Central goes back to serve.
A beautiful up straight to the setter. A nice swing by Mason, hit the top of the tape. Back over to the Lady Eagles. A little bit of out of system there. They tried to get that ball back over, but they just couldn't make it.
And truth be told, I feel like that was a lack of communication. Because right before it went down, you could hear the coach say, "Get it over."
Yeah.
And it's like the player didn't really know what to do and kind of panicked. Leslie County almost gets lucky, and they do.
That was number 4, Charity Sizemore, up in the net, being a strong defender. Got that ball as it had just barely went over the tape, just crossed the plane of play, and tipped that back over to the Patriots, and they couldn't pick that one up. Beautiful save by Libero on Leslie County's side. Looks like number 15, Abby Howard. I don't think that number's right. Can't see what it is.
It is very difficult to see.
Yeah, that's not number 15. We'll have to figure out what her number is. At a substitution for the Patriots, you can see that Leslie County is trying to get a little bit more pep in their step, trying to get this run in for the Patriots and try to get their run started. Having the Libero in should really be a good pick-me-up. It's a nice swing by number 13 on Leslie County's team, Emma Gay. Beautiful set on Leslie County's side, and a beautiful swing picked up by Ambergy. Not quite sure what the call was on that one. Somebody could have been in the net, or he could have called a double hit. Leslie County's over to serve now, trying to stop this run with their Libero serving. They are down 8-13. Nice swing by the Libero back to Ambergy. And another beautiful swing by Waddell. Leslie County is really quick at picking these up. Got that ball back over to the Patriots and are setting up for another ball to come back over. Just cannot get those passes together. Leslie County is really struggling on those passes right now. A swing from Stidham from the back row. Leslie County is really fighting for this. Somebody got in the net. I believe it was number 12, Hatmaker maybe.
And that makes twice that Knott Central has done this back-to-back. I'm not sure if Leslie County's pushing the longevity of the Patriots, but whatever they're doing seems to be working right now.
I believe you are correct. Leslie County had a little bit of a slip up there on the pass again. Lost the point. Now the Patriots are serving. The score is 14-9. Waddell is back to serve. Hit that hole right in the middle. Leslie County dove for it, but just couldn't get it picked up.
And Knott Central has done excellent serving tonight.
They are. They are doing exceptionally well compared to their usual mishaps, which I think we spoke a little too soon. Waddell served that one straight into the net. A substitution for Waddell. Looks like Ava Smith went in. Leslie County serving the ball. Not very much communication there on the back row. The Patriots still managed to get the ball back over. Libero had a miraculous save on Leslie County's side. Really screaming at each other, trying to get this ball to come back together and get a good point. And they successfully got that one. Number 4, Charity Sizemore. Great defender on the net. She hit that one right down to the side of the line. She seen that everybody was pulled into the middle waiting for that middle tip. And so she hit that line just there on the right side.
And there's a lot that goes into this mentally, isn't there, Katie?
There is. A lot of people think it's just, you pass the ball, you set it, you hit it, and it's done. But it's really a lot of mind game stuff. And it's a lot of agility and a lot of serve receives and serves. And there's a lot more that goes into it than just hit, set, spike.
And Leslie County at one point in time was down 8, and now they're down 3. And I guess that's just the way that Mr. Momentum works in these types of games.
It is easily done. I think that one hit off the shoulders of Faith Pollard. Maybe she was just a little bit too tall for that one. I'm not sure what happened there. Maybe she fell asleep, but that one just skimmed her shoulder, I believe. But yes, John, the way that this can turn so quickly in volleyball, and a lot of it goes back to, like you said, it's a lot of mental things. And if one player on a team gets hit several times in a row and they get down, then the whole team gets down, and you lose points very quickly because nobody wants to try. Everybody's just kind of sulking over it. So whenever they get one good hit or one good thing, then they pick it back up, and now Leslie County is in a 3-point game.
Knott Central looking to enlarge in that lead.
It's a beautiful pass out of the libero on Leslie County's side. She is really doing good on getting those passes low and little spin on them right to the setter. And I was a setter for a small point in time, and I know how frustrating it is to try to set a ball that is spinning 1,000 miles an hour, because if you have any kind of spin either direction other than forward on a ball when you set it, then you get called double hit. And especially if you're playing games in the 15th region, those refs, they call everything a double hit. I don't know what that was. It looked when Mason passed that one, it reminds me of that foot popping kiss that you see in movies. Some popped her foot up.
Score 15-17. Knott Central lead by 2.
Leslie County's really looking to get this score a little bit closer, looking for it to be in their favor. That one just served it right outside the line. The Patriots got the ball back again. Have a couple substitutions, a setter change. Looks like Ellie Miller is going back to serve. Leslie County is setting up with her libero in the middle. She'll probably hit in the middle of the court. We'll see. Yep, just on the side there. See, that's a lot of talent and skill that you need to be able to pick where you want to serve at, and serving in between two players is a great choice to make because the communication there. Somebody has to call the ball and somebody has to move. And see, Miller hit the right side the first time, and then she hit the left side the second time, and that made Leslie County have an out-of-system play.
Okay.
We'll see where she hits this time. I'm thinking she might hit a little bit short. She did not. She hit deep back to the libero again. Ball goes back over to the Patriots, and they're fighting to try to get that ball over. Miller set it just a little bit far off the net, and Sloan couldn't adjust to it. She wasn't far back enough.
And Leslie County has a chance to come back and secure the first set. Let's see if Knott Central can hold off.
It can be easily done as long as Leslie County gets these balls over the net on these serves and tries to get this ball back over when the Patriots send it, then they have a really good chance of taking this set. A little bit of a miss hit there by Leslie County. Going back over to the Patriots again. Got a couple substitutions, and looks like Stidham's going back to serve. Now this is where they really need to stop the serve. Stidham is a strong server, and they really want to keep that from going on another run and taking the Patriots to a 25-16 lead.
Well, we watched Stidham earlier come into the game and get 8 straight off of serves. An unlucky break for Knott County right there, as Leslie County has a chance to come back now.
Fun fact for Knott County, actually, Stidham is the second best service ace server in the season so far. So a service ace, if anybody doesn't know, it's whenever you serve the ball over the net and either it goes straight to the floor inbound, somebody doesn't hit it, or there's one touch on it and nobody can pick the ball up. That is considered an ace. So to have that many, to have 48 in a season, and they've only played, let me see how many games it was. They've only played 14 games so far.
And Sydney with only 12 of those.
Yep.
And Leslie County getting their lucky break right now.
We are in a 4-point game. The Patriots only need 3 to win, but Leslie County could easily pick this up and take 7.
Well, we've watched them do it in the game. We've watched them go from being down 8 to being down 2 in what seemed like the blink of an eye.
It's very easily done. It's well, that was a beautiful swing by Waddell, straight to the line on Leslie County side, number 33. Tried to pick that up, Hillary Wolf, but she just couldn't get their arms in the right position to get that ball up and get the spin off of it for the setter. But yes, the momentum changes in these games, and you can quickly, like I said, the points go so fast, and really all you need to do is just get that one mental click and just get that team kind of down, and they'll lose points one right after another.
Good communication by Knott Central right there.
Yeah, I think you could hear Coach Justice screaming a little bit in the background over there. Leslie County's coach isn't as loud. Maybe they are, we just can't hear them as good. I'm not sure.
It happens sometimes.
Addison Maggard serving for the Patriots. It's a roll shot from Leslie County, number, I think that was 15. Can't see her number from that far. I'll have to put me some glasses on, John.
Maybe our producer Josh has some somewhere that he can loan.
He's probably got those big bug glasses that you get at the dollar store for $1. They're real fat ones. I don't think those will help him too much. And now we are at game point for the Patriots. All they need to get is 1. But the Leslie County Eagles are serving, and they only need 6 now. You have to win by 2. Mason tried to get that little trick shot there, but Leslie County was there to pick it up. The ball's going back and forth. Nobody's really hitting it. Krista Hatmaker just barely tapped it over right in front of one of the players for Leslie County and finished that set off 25-20.
As that concludes the first set, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back on Hometown 24.
Summer is here, and the deal on the iPhone 12 mini just got even hotter at Appalachian Wireless. The iPhone 12 mini comes with massive features and is the perfect pocket size. Best of all, Appalachian Wireless is offering the iPhone 12 mini for just $1 with a 2-year contract. Good things do come in small packages, and it's the iPhone 12 mini on the region's best network. But don't wait. This deal won't last long. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Tbs Cable has everything you need to stay entertained. Video services with all your favorite channels and local sports on Hometown 24. Ask about digital voice service for home and business. High-speed internet so you never fall behind in a game. There's something for all ages. We've got you covered. Sit back and enjoy everything TBS has to offer. Stay connected with TBS.
Being in an accident can leave you feeling vulnerable and lost. You need a lawyer who will fight for you and be there by your side the entire way. What I believe is that with trust and collaboration, we can get you the justice that you deserve. Go to KyleSHall.com right now to schedule a free consultation. I will review the details of your case and get you back on your feet. Don't navigate the legal system alone. Get me in your corner right now.
Welcome back to set number 2 between the Leslie County Eagles and the Knott County Central Patriots. Just a little recap here. The Patriots took that last set, the first one, 25-20. Leslie County started out strong, had the first 3 points, and then it was kind of within a 3 and 5, maybe 6-point game back and forth the whole time. Leslie County would come up a little bit, come within the Patriots, and then they would just lose it. The Patriots would really take that run and just go with it as far as they could go. Took it all the way to 25. Leslie County just barely trailing by 20.
Well, Leslie County done a great job in that first set by not necessarily letting Knott County run away with the game. Anytime that they started pulling away from them, Leslie County really tightened things up, and they come back from being down 8 at one point to being down 2, and I feel like Leslie County understands that if they get the momentum going, they can come back.
Well, I'm going to place my bet in this set that Leslie County is going to come out stronger. They're going to swing more. They're going to pass better. Their sets are going to be better. Their calls are going to be better. They lost that first set. They're looking to come back for another one. Already got some substitutions.
You read my mind. As they bring in Emma Gay.
As you can tell, the Patriots set up a little bit different than Leslie County does. They have more back in the back row on serve receive. They've got usually 4, sometimes 5, trying to cover those holes. And that helps with bare spots. It helps with the server trying to pick somewhere to serve. But it also kind of damages them a little bit in the way that they communicate.
Right.
Because sometimes, like I said earlier, a server that knows what she's doing and has the talent and the skill to do it will serve in between 2 or 3 people.
Well, you know, we've watched Knott Central do this all night. They've been targeting that back row, and there for a second I thought Leslie County was going to send 4 back, but no.
Beautiful serve by Stidham on the Patriots. And a swing by Leslie County. Just couldn't get that ball through the Patriot defense. On the Patriot defense on that right side, you really need to hit really hard off those hands and try to get that ball out off their hands, or just smack it so hard that it goes through the block. You've got to really hit it hard. You can't do a tit for tat kind of thing.
Go big or go home type deal.
That's exactly right. A beautiful little tip there by Ambergy. The Leslie County Eagles seen that coming and let it. Ooh, a little bit of a miss pass there. Patriots go back to serve again, serving 4-1. And see a change in how they're setting up there. We've got another person pulling back, trying to kind of help the three in the back with that serve receive there, trying to adjust to those quick serves because, like I was saying earlier, they're so quick. If you do just a three-man serve receive, you've got to be able to get your footwork there and to get your arms there in time to get those passes. And it looks like Leslie County is struggling on the serve receive a little bit, so they're going to pull that fourth person back to kind of cover the floor some.
And maybe throw off Knott Central a little bit in the meantime of doing that.
Just barely outside the line for Leslie County, Lilboro. Patriots get the ball again. Ambergy's back to serve. And see again, Leslie County brought back that fourth person. Try to help cover a little bit. Ball goes back over to the Patriots side. Ellie Miller goes out to hit it. Mason smacks it straight to the three-point line. Leslie County, I can't tell her number. I think it's number 15. They all got their hair braided. Abby Howard, she mishit that one just a little bit. Couldn't get the ball back up.
And Knott County pulling away early in this set with a 7-2 lead.
Yep, the Lady Eagles are really just getting down in that serve receive. Like I said, the passes, you have to have the passes or you don't give your team a chance to play. And they're really struggling on those passes. Got a new player in the game for Leslie County. Maybe that'll help change things up a little bit. It definitely threw Knott County off. That serve went far out of bounds. I think she ate 2 bowls of Wheaties with 2 cups of sugar. A little bit of a delay there. I guess the ball went down the aisle. Patriots number 31, Allie Sloan, pitched that on over there. A nice up by Stidham and a push by Mason. A nice pass, a nice set, and a beautiful dump for Leslie County's team. I think that was number 4, Charity Sizemore. And Charity comes in 3rd in the season stats so far. Leslie County has played 16 games, and out of those 16 games, Charity has hit 55 kills.
That's 55 more than what I could do.
It's a tough skill. It's not as easily done as people think.
Knott County quick to return that. And they fooled me with that one. I was expecting a heavy hit.
Caught Leslie County off guard. Libero for Leslie County was so close to getting that one, but just missed it just a tad. Leslie County lost that point. Patriots go back to serve 8-4. 4-point game. A nice up by the Lady Eagles. And a really hard, strong hit by number, I believe that's 33. 33, Hillary Wolf. She comes in 4th in the season stats for kills at 44 kills this season. And 4 blocks. I'll tell you something that you wouldn't think would be that hard is blocking. It took me forever to learn how to successfully block because you have to line up with the hitter correctly. And you need to time it the same way that they time it. And some hitters, they jump really high. Some of them, they don't jump at all. So you got to learn how to do that. And then you have to hold your hands facing in toward the court. And you have to have your fingers spread like you got, was it spirit fingers? You got to hold them like that. It's a tough skill. Faith Pollard just made sure that ball did not come over to her side of the net. Pushed it down with some strong spirit fingers to the Leslie County side. They lost that point, and the Patriots go back to serve again.
And that's what I was going to comment on. You know, her being as tall as she is, that has to help a lot with blocking.
It does. A lot of tall players on any team, really. I was talking to some of the girls about this at the tournament Saturday, is that you haven't watched a lot of volleyball, but in a lot of volleyball teams, they'll have a really tall and kind of broody girl for the front row.
Right.
And the only thing that girl can do is block, because she's not coordinated enough, you would think, to be able to do everything else. But being so tall, you get that advantage. You can block really well, and you have a harder time being able to hit the ball and being able to pass because you can't get down low enough. But the blocking, you can do blocking very well. Just stand there and put your arms up. You don't have to do nothing. Beautiful serve by the Patriots, and an even more beautiful up by Leslie County. Tried to get that ball back over. Tried to hit that line, just hit it out by about 1.5 feet. So close, yet so far. Timeout for Leslie County, trying to break that serve receive.
And
Teal.
while they take a timeout, I believe we'll take one as well. We'll be right back on Hometown 24. Score 12-6 as the Knott County Central Lady Patriots lead against the Leslie County Lady Eagles. And Katie, it's been one heck of a game so far.
It has. We've had a lot of momentum changes. In this set, Leslie County is still trying to keep up with the Patriots. They're having a little bit harder time in moments, but in other moments they're really strong. They're hitting better, they're passing better, and they're really trying to compete with these Patriots and take the second set.
And we watched them in the first set. If you missed that, they would not let Knott County run away with a lead. As Knott County increases theirs to 7, the largest of the first set was 8.
Patriots go back to serve the ball again. And if you notice, John, now we've got even more people in the back on the Leslie County side really trying to get that serve-receive deficit broken for the Lady Eagles and really trying to get that ball up for play and over the net. Patriots just hit that one straight into the net. Leslie County now gets the ball. Got a couple substitutions before they go back to serve within a 6-point game now.
They bring in Angel Lewis, and she will serve for the Eagles.
A little bit of a miscommunication there. Ball still up. Bit of an out-of-system play. Just too far in for Ambergy to be able to swing that one fully and get that one across the court. The Lady Eagles are now within 5, 13-8. It's a nice swing on the right side by Hatmaker for the Patriots. And a beautiful swing by number 15 on Leslie County's team, Abby Howard.
And just like that, Knott County Central's lead starts coming down a little bit.
It's a quick game. All you need is a couple points in either direction and somebody can take it and run. Very easily done. Another beautiful swing on the outside by number 15, Abby Miller. Really strong on hitting that into the corners and into the line. And now it looks like she adjusted to hitting around the blockers.
Knott County takes a timeout, but we'll keep it right here. And Katie, I feel like Leslie County bringing in more people toward the back to kind of stop that serve. While it also helps them, I've noticed that it kind of hurts them as well. Because where they're all back, it's kind of hard for them to struggle to get back up closer to that net. And while it hasn't came back to bite them yet, I've watched them kind of scrambling a little bit to get it back over.
It's a lot of communication issues, too. I think that's a lot of the reason that they pulled those people back is because the back three are really struggling in that three-man serve receive, even with the libero in. But pulling those back It's more of just like a security thing, just to kind of make the other people feel like there's more people back there, and to try to break that serve, to get the Patriots to serve maybe to one of the people in the front row, to get them to serve to somebody else or in a different position, and give the Lady Eagles a chance to get that ball up in a different way.
Right.
We are back now with a miss hit on the Patriots side. The ball went back over to the Lady Eagles, who shot it straight back over to the Patriots, and Hatmaker, not Hatmaker, I keep calling her Hatmaker, Ambergy. They both had the first name Krista. Ambergy hit that ball over, but it went just out of bounds. Another out-of-system play by the Patriots. Those out-of-system plays are really tricky. And what hurts the Patriots the most is that they did not have anybody back. On an out-of-system play, you really always need to have somebody back on the outside or the right side to be able to get that set. Got the ball back over to the Lady Eagles, who passed it directly into the net. The setter, number 20, Hannah Michelle, as long as she is close to the net, she could probably get it out, but that one was just really too tight, and her skill just couldn't help her there. There was no hope for that one.
And Knott County finally with a break here after being up 7. They went from only being up 1 point, and now they're up 2. But I feel like Knott County's looking to pull away with this set.
All it takes is a few good serves, and we've got Ellie Miller back to serve for the Patriots. And like I said in the beginning of the game, she served 21 straight serves in the tournament on Saturday to Jenkins. 21 straight. You only need 25 to win a set. So, Ellie Miller's pretty strong server. Leslie got that ball right back over to the Patriots.
And that was a great way right there to split all of those defenders and get it on the floor. That was, once again, they fooled me.
The Lady Eagles were really prepared for Allie Sloan to just hit that one straight back to the corner with a nice hard hit, but she done a little soft hit and hit it right in the middle between all of them. 4 hits for the Lady Eagles. Could not get that ball back over the net or close enough to get it over the net without that 4th hit. Looks like we have Libero going in the game for Leslie County. I believe I finally seen her number that time. Michaela Thomas. Beautiful swing by number 15 on Leslie County's team. Abby Howard hit directly in between 2 defenders on the Patriots team, and they could not get that up. Like I said, a little bit of communication issue, and that happens a lot when you're trying to get that cross cut, because there's somebody trying to get it a really sharp cross, and there's somebody trying to get the cross back to the corner, and nobody really wanted to let that ball drop. A nice save by Libero for Leslie County. Nobody's really putting the ball down on either team right now. We had a hit for the Patriots, but just could not get that ball to be hard. Called a touch on the Patriots off the block. Leslie County gets the ball. We are in a 3-point game. As you can see, the Patriots have 5 back for serve receive to just try to cover some of that space up. Out of system play there. Faith Pollard tried to adjust to that one. She's usually really good on her adjustments, but that one I think she just had a hard time getting her arm up to it in time.
It came at a very weird angle to begin with. You know, it was kind of tilted more toward the left, but she knows that she can hit it harder with the right. And she tried to compensate, but didn't work out. As Leslie County back within 1 point.
Close game. The Patriots are really feeling the heat on this one now, too. You can see a couple of them are getting a little frustrated, letting this team get within their lead, but you just got to really fight for it. You got to really want it. And you've got to play. You can't change how you play. You can't start hitting softer and overthinking everything. You really need to want it and play your game in order to win a set.
The Eagles tie it.
17 all.
And Leslie County's kind of got the momentum going on, and they're thinking to themselves, we are in control of the time right now. We're controlling their pace.
They definitely do. They've got some good passes, and they've got some really good hits, and I think those really good hits is what's got that momentum change in their favor. And now they're starting to push into bare spots on the Patriots, and they're really trying to swing into those hard positions.
And that was a big break right there for the Lady Patriots, as they're going to bring out Faith Pollard, and it looks like they're going to throw in I believe that's Sydney Stidham.
Yep, Stidham is back to serve for the Patriots to the Lady Eagles, who have 4 on serve receive. Out of system play for the Lady Eagles. Still managed to get that one over, but it was a double hit. Had a little bit too much roll on it. And those double hits are very common when you have a ball coming at you from an odd angle. If it's not coming at you directly, when you go to set it, then it's liable to hit off one hand before it hits off the other and put that spin on the ball. I don't know if you noticed, John, but did you see those wide stride steps?
I did.
Those steps is what made that hit go so hard and so down right inside that line. You really got to take those steps. And a lot of people don't think that's what accounts for it, but there's a lot more that goes into it than just a powerful arm.
Well, you know, Katie, you played collegiate volleyball. And why don't you kind of break it down for me a little bit? What goes into that?
I did, and it's a lot more intense than high school is, obviously, because it's in college. But in college, it's so much quicker. You don't have time to think. You have to have it kind of programmed in your brain. This is where I need to be. And you have to watch the court at the same time, and you have to get in your rotations, and you have to hit slides. I don't know. I'm sure you don't know what slides are, but it's kind of like trick plays in football. So you switch a position, you go all the way across the court, you go to the middle of the court, and you're actually supposed to be on the other side. And it's a lot more complicated, but all the fundamentals come from the same thing that the Patriots and the Lady Eagles are using right now. It's things that they've learned in their steps and their swings and transitioning the power from one arm to the other arm, getting that full windmill going through. It's a lot of fundamentals that leads up to college playing.
All the stepping stones.
All the stepping stones, that's right.
Another great serve from the Patriots.
A nice pass there by Stidham. A little high, but Ellie Miller got that one out to Waddell. A beautiful set out to number 15 for the Lady Eagles. Smacked that one down over to the Patriots. Had an out-of-system play there. Had to pass it over as a free ball. Leslie County just barely got their out-of-system play over. Yep, double hit on that one. I thought he was going to let it go. And again, an odd angle for Ellie Miller. She just couldn't get that ball on her hands right because it was coming at her from the side, so it hit the one hand before it did the other and called a double hit.
Quick substitution for the Eagles. They bring in number 4, Charity Sizemore.
Another beautiful swing on the Patriots team by Waddell, number 26. She is also very tall, and that helps her.
She has 64 kills on the season.
She does. She comes in number 3 for team statistics. It's a beautiful save. Leslie County got that ball right back over. The Patriots hit it back, and then it was smacked back over by number 4, Sizemore.
And right there, I seen a little bit of a different approach from the Patriots whenever they serve, because usually they're hitting that back row. And this time they kind of sold it a little bit short. And Leslie County was definitely not expecting it.
No, they were not. And that's a lot of that mental thing, too. Trying to get the Lady Eagles to adjust to one thing and then switch it up and adjust to another. It's a nice swing by Libero on Leslie County's team. That one hit the antenna for the Patriots. Automatically out if it hits the antenna.
Knott Central needs 3, and Leslie County needs 6.
Could be anybody's game. It's a beautiful up by Waddell in the back row on the Patriots team. And a nice up by number, it was 15 on Leslie County's team. We're doing some really good passing right now. You can tell that the intensity is really getting to both teams because they're getting those balls up to try to get the points.
Knott Central with a couple substitutions in the game. And you're now 2 points away from winning. But I know now is whenever Leslie County is going to reach into their duffel bag and pull out some new tricks to try to secure the second set.
Did you see their serve receive now, John? They have 5 players back. And their other players just barely off the net. They're really trying to get some space covered to help get those balls up. They're really trying to adjust to these serves. That way they can take this set. And now they're just within 3. All they need is 5. 5 good serves to go over the net. 5 service aces. 5 just hit back and forth. And now they just got their first service ace. All they need is 4.
Well, we've watched them go on tears where they'll get 2 or 3, but it seems like that's as far as they really get. We'll see how far they can go.
A push from Waddell. Leslie was not expecting that at all. Libero tried to pick that one up. Hit it. Just couldn't get to it in time. Number 33 tried to help her out. Hillary Wolf still couldn't make that play.
Knott County needs 1 point to take the second set.
Leslie County's really fighting for it. The adrenaline just got number 4 on that one really good. Charity Sizemore. She just couldn't get that one inside the lines. Leslie County lost that set 21-25. The Patriots have won 2 so far. They only need 1 more to win, or we could go Leslie County take 3 sets, and it would be a 5-set game. So,
but as we conclude the second set, we're going to take a break, so stay tuned on Hometown 24. We'll be right back.
For over 100 years, the Bank of Heinemann has been committed to serving our community and serving the future of our families, homes, and businesses. With our new convenient online banking, viewing your account balance and history, transferring money, and paying bills has never been easier or more secure. And with the construction of our new headquarters, we've renewed our promise to Heinemann to stand by our customers even in troubling economic times, because we're not just your bank, we're your neighbors. That's the Bank of Heinemann. Log on to www.bankofheinemann.com or give us a call at 606-785-3158.
No matter what town or community you live in, there's a Tim Short dealership nearby. That's because our family of dealerships are dedicated to serving the folks throughout Eastern Kentucky. Our employees are your friends and neighbors, helping to support the local economy and provide safe and affordable transportation to everyone that shops the family of Tim Short dealerships. Our entire inventory can be found with the click of a button at timshortautogroup.com. Visit us online and join the thousands of customers that took the short drive to satisfaction today.
Welcome back to the Morton Combs Athletic Complex, where we have the Lady Eagles, who have lost 2 sets already in this volleyball game, to the Lady Patriots. Leslie County has served this time, so they're looking to take that run, and they're really wanting to fight for it. They're wanting to take at least 1 set, really wanting 3, but we'll see how this game goes. Leslie County already got the first point. They're really fighting for it. You can tell a definite difference between this set and the first 2 sets.
They're much more active. They're communicating a lot faster, and I believe they're communicating a lot more thorough, because it seems like the players aren't kind of scattering out. They know exactly where they need to be.
Communication is definitely key in a volleyball game, because there are 6 players, and you don't have a whole lot of court to cover, but you also have enough that it gets crowded quickly.
And Leslie County out to a 2-0 lead, and we watched them do this in the first set, and they kind of hit the net. Knott County kind of got their momentum going, and they pulled away. But Leslie County's not looking to make those same mistakes.
Leslie is serving again. Called that ball inside from the line judge. Leslie County is now 3-0, looking to keep running with this ball. I think Coach Justice has had something to say about that one. Nice pass by the Patriots. Just a little bit high and a little bit of spin on that. Maggard had a little bit of trouble setting that one. Still got the ball back over. Quickly comes back over to the Patriots. It's a nice roll shot from Waddell. Having a little bit of a hard time on Leslie County's team again, getting those passes up and getting those digs from the hits. Leslie County is really strong with their setter, number 20, Hannah Mitchell. She really can just about get to anything and set it effectively. And their hitters are pretty good too. They're just really struggling on their serve, receive, and their passing right now. A beautiful hit from the Patriots. Number 27, Ambergy, hit that one straight down.
And Leslie County just wasn't expecting it.
They were not at all. Those balls are really quick, especially when you have a strong arm and somebody takes their strides as thoroughly and as strongly as Ambergy does. It's hard to stop her ball. Allie Sloan up there at the net there to defend it. The Patriots had a little bit of hesitation on that one before they started cheering. I think they thought they might have got a net call there. But Sloan, yeah, you can see Coach Justice over there making sure that she goes straight up and she doesn't go over the net. That's another thing I don't know if a lot of people know about volleyball. When the setter on the other team, so just then, the setter was under the ball, and if somebody from the other team, from the Patriots, would have went over the net and touched the ball on their side, then that would have been called roofing.
Right.
And they would have immediately lost the point, and Leslie County would have gained the point. And I think that's what number 20, I assume the captain for Leslie County's team, Hannah Mitchell, went over and asked the ref about if that was roofing or not. And I only know about roofing so well because I got called for it all 4 years of my high school. Could not get away from it. The Patriots have quickly took this back, 4-3.
And they are blocking flawlessly. As Faith Pollard gets that one in. That's
straight
close.
Back to the corner it was. The longest shot of the court is hitting from either outside or outside. Those are the easiest shots to make. The harder ones are especially like the cuts and straight down the middle. But if you have a good hitter, they'll just about hit it in every time on the corners. Unless they eat too many Wheaties, and then it's straight to the stands. Beautiful pass on Leslie County's team by number 15. And a beautiful set. Just couldn't get that ball back over by number 13, Emma Gay.
And Faith Pollard and Krista Ambergy are clamping down. That makes the third straight play where they've gotten blocks.
Those two are really strong blockers for the Patriots team. They have a strong defense there on the net. When you have players who are as tall and coordinated and can jump as the Patriots do, it's hard to get through that defense. You have to learn to either hit through it really hard, hit around it, hit over it. You have to find other ways to get through it than just your normal run-of-the-mill team.
Couple substitutions for Leslie County. They're going to bring in number 33, Hillary Wolf.
Leslie County's really looking to get this set back. They are just down 4. A little bit of an out-of-system play again. That pass just could not get up to the setter. Another out-of-system play for the Patriots. And I don't know who else considers, but behind the attack line, I would consider an out-of-system play. Usually the setter wants the ball anywhere inside that ring, inside that K ring there in the middle of the court. So if it's anywhere else, then it's hard for the setter to get to that ball. It's hard for them to set it effectively and where the hitter needs it. So if it's anywhere outside that, then it would be considered out-of-system. Beautiful swing. And that was another hard ball to adjust to. If you notice, she was so far off the net, and she had to kind of break her neck to hit that one. So that was a really good adjustment by Ambergy. And I don't think Leslie County was expecting that one, especially straight down the middle and inside the back line. Miller goes back to serve again for the Patriots. Score is 9-3. Leslie County could easily take this and run with it if they could just get the ball back. And almost got it back with that dump. Miller just barely got it up. So nice up on Leslie County's side. Back over to the Patriots, who doing this tit for tat stuff. You got to play your game if you want to take some points. Leslie County tried that time, but hit it just barely over the block. Somebody really needs to hit this ball down to end this volley. We need a point. We need a hard point, a hard hit from somebody. Pollard tried to get that. It was blocked by number 15, Abby Howard.
And I would have to say that trying to block Pollard would be a task in itself.
It would be very difficult, especially just getting up high enough to get those. And then another thing on the outside, you really want your hands turned in. That way, if you do block that ball, it goes into the court of the Patriots.
Definitely not in the anatomical position or anything.
No. We are now 11-3. The Patriots have taken their lead and taken it very far. Leslie is really trying to get this ball. They're not really changing a whole lot of their hitting tactics or their defense or offense. They're just really trying to pick it up, and they're having a hard time. I think they're a little defeated at this point.
Well, you know, they lost the first 2 sets in a very close bout. The first was 25-20. The second, 25-21. And here, Knott County only needs one more set to win the game, and the score is 12-4. But they're only down 8, and we've watched them crawl back from an 8-point disadvantage like we did in the first set. Like you said, though, whether they're defeated or not, that could dictate how this set goes.
Another good swing by Hatmaker and Berge.
Just like that, Knott County gets it back.
I keep wanting to call Krista Ambergy Hatmaker because I never call her Krista. We've always called her Tootie. And I try not to call her Tootie on TV. She probably don't like that too well. So think about that whenever you watch this later, Toot. Sorry. It's a nice roll shot by number 4 on Leslie County's team, Charity Sizemore. A swing just outside the lines. Leslie County gets the ball back, and right here they could really take it and run. We'll see what they decide to do. We've got number 15, Abby Howard, back to serve. Patriots are set up for serve-receive. So nice up by Waddell, just a little bit too far back. Miller had to travel backwards for that one. Couldn't get the correct play out of that. So nice quick set by number 20 on Leslie County's side. Really trying to get this ball back over the net. If you've noticed, they're hitting a lot more than what they have in the previous 2 sets. Their strength is in hitting. And they couldn't use that too much in the first or the second set because their passes were not effective enough to get to the setter to get that perfect set to hit the ball.
They had a lot of out-of-system.
A lot of out-of-system, yes. And as we just seen in that last play there by the Leslie County Eagles, they got that ball up to the setter, and she dumped it perfectly over to the Patriots side, which they were just so happened to be there to pick it up. The Patriots just could not get that ball back over the net. Leslie County goes back to serve again. We still got number 15 back there serving. Abby Howard. A left-handed tip by number 20, Mason, for the Patriots. Hit it right in a hole. Now the Patriots have the lead again, 15-6. Addison Maggard going back to serve. Let's see how Leslie County sets up in serve receive this time. Looks like we've got about 5 back there again. A little bit of miscommunication. Leslie County still got that ball back over. That's another thing with those out-of-system plays. When those sets are so far off the net, it's hard to adjust to because really where you want it at is somewhere within 1 to 2 feet on the net. That's where a good hit needs to be. When you hit them a little bit farther off the net, like 3 or 4 feet, or even as far back as the attack line, you have to either take some heat off of that, you have to jump higher. You've got to find a different adjustment because you don't have the opportunity to hit the ball down like you would if it was on the net. Not quite sure that that was a touch. I thought that went straight out of the net, but the ref didn't call it, so maybe not. Don't really know what happened with Pollard there. I think she was swinging at thin air.
Yeah.
Leslie County's got the ball now. We've got number 16 going back to serve, Emily Napier. She comes in second in season stats with 66 kills this season. beautiful serve over to the Patriots. Patriots done a tit for tat, got that ball back over. And a beautiful swing by Lady Eagle number 4, Charity Sizemore. Hit that one straight back to the foul line on the Patriots side. It's a nice adjustment there by Pollard to get that ball back over. Hit a bare spot. They just couldn't get up there quick enough. Again, like you said earlier, they were looking for that long shot by Pollard, that hard ball straight back to the corner, and where she just kind of barely patted it over short, they couldn't adjust quick enough.
Well, Knott County was making a living off of that play early on in the set, and that was a good way for Knott County to kind of trick them a little bit.
It was. That was a nice back set by Addison Maggard. Number 12, Krista Hatmaker, she tried to do a little trick play on that one, but she hit just outside the line on the right side of the court of the Lady Eagles.
Knott County leading 17-10.
Could be a very close game for the Patriots. They could take this set, or the Lady Eagles could take it. It's really anybody's game. It's according to who wants to play more and who can get their passes up, who can get their hits over and inbounds, and who can get those serves over and in.
Substitution for Leslie County. Looks like they're going to bring in Emma Gay.
Patriots bring in Ellie Miller back into serve, and she'll be their hitter now, or their setter. Looks like we've got 4-man serve receive for Leslie County.
And that was just a little bit rushed from Leslie County, if you're asking me.
It was. She was in a difficult position to pass that ball. She needed to take a step back to be able to pass that with her forearms. On the first play of the game, on the first ball off serve, you can hit it with your hands, but it can go slightly to the left or slightly to the right. They'll allow a 2-hand hit on that one. They'll allow 2 hits because it's the first play of the ball. But majority of the time, all of your coaches will tell you, we don't want you to pass that ball with your hands on the first hit. We want you to pass it with your arms because you have more control, and it's less likely to slip through your fingers and hit you in the forehead.
You sound like you've had that happen.
A few times. We are in an 8-point game. The Patriots are leading 19-11. Leslie County just served the ball over to the Patriots, who hit the ball back over. Leslie County number 15, Abby Howard, hit that ball back over again. Looks like we'll probably go back out to her again. We did. It's a nice long swing by Howard. Patriots picked that up. Out of system play. Yep, that was very far out of bounds.
And then for a second, I thought Leslie County was going to go for it.
Leslie County was going to go for it. Number 16 in the back row there, Emily Napier. She was definitely going for it, but some girls on the bench said, no, that ball is out. Don't touch it. So she did as they said.
And Leslie County much more active now in the third set than what we've seen earlier. But along with being active, I feel like you kind of rush yourself a little bit, and you don't really get what you want.
You do.
As Knott County just 5 points away from winning this game.
We've got Stidham back to serve there for the Patriots. Leslie really needs to stop this server if they want to take this set. I think number 4 for Leslie County, Charity Sizemore, she really wanted that hit to go over and inbounds, and she just hit it a little bit too hard, a little bit too high. Could not get that point. The Patriots are serving again. We are 21-12. I guess they considered that inside the antenna. It's a nice swing by Waddell. Almost got it up by number 12, it looks like, for the Leslie County's team. Kenzie Morgan. Got some quick feet. We are now in a timeout. The Patriots are leading 22-12. John, where do you think this game will go? Do you think the Leslie County Eagles are going to pick up a couple more points, or do you think the Patriots are going to take 3 and go home?
While I want to say that Knott County's momentum will carry over to get them 3 more points before Leslie County can get 13 more points, I don't want to rule out Leslie County because we've seen that throughout this game that if they really play hard and they play smart, that they can come back. But with the way that momentum has been swinging here in this third set, it's kind of hard to lean toward that. So that's the gorgeous thing about sports, is that we never know what's going to happen.
That is very true. I think that right here, Leslie County's timeout tactic is going to work. I think we might hit the ball into the net for the Patriots, and then Leslie County is going to take that ball, get a couple more points, try to work toward their run, try to work toward this win, and we'll see what Leslie County decides to do.
All about icing that momentum.
Well, I missed that one. Sydney Stidham hit it straight over. Leslie County scrambles for the ball, but we just couldn't get it back over to the Patriots.
And Stidham has played great tonight.
She has. I don't think she's had not one missed serve so far. Which really, between both teams, I've seen a lot of good serving. I don't think many have missed. Probably, I would say, maybe 6, 7, 8 during the whole game for both teams have been missed serves. It's a lot of just mishandling the ball. Quite the movement there by Leslie County, and just ruined it with some miscommunication. So much movement, so much hustling, and then it got between two girls and they couldn't call each other off.
Knott County with a chance to win this game right here.
Game point for the Patriots. All they need's one. Surprised he didn't call a double hit on that one. Let it fall through. Just off the block of number 15 and number 3 for Leslie County. Let that ball fall. The Patriots took the third and final set against the Lady Eagles, 25-12.
And Katie, what would you say was the driving force for the Patriots in this third set, as it was the largest margin in score that we've seen tonight?
I'd say that they were ready to take this set. They wanted to take it in 3. They had some really good hits. They had some good passes, and their serving was really good tonight. And I think that they just had that momentum going. They had that adrenaline, and they wanted to take it and go as far as they could go with it. So that concludes our varsity game between the Lady Eagles and the Lady Patriots. Lady Patriots, again, took that in 3 sets, and the Lady Eagles trailed just about the whole game of each 3 sets, but just couldn't pull it out. So we'll come back to you in just a little bit with the JV of the Patriots and the Lady Eagles.
This telecast is copyrighted by Hometown 24 for the private use of our audience. Any rebroadcast or retransmission of this game without the express written consent of Hometown 24 is prohibited.
For over 100 years, the Bank of Heinemann has been committed to serving our community and serving the future of our families, homes, and businesses. With our new convenient online banking, viewing your account balance and history, transferring money, and paying bills has never been easier or more secure. And with the construction of our new headquarters, we've renewed our promise to Heinemann to stand by our customers even in troubling economic times, because we're not just your bank, we're your neighbors. That's the Bank of Heinemann. Log on to www.bankofheimann.com or give us a call at 606-785-3158.
No matter what town or community you live in, there's a Tim Short dealership nearby. That's because our family of dealerships are dedicated to serving the folks throughout Eastern Kentucky. Our employees are your friends and neighbors, helping to support the local economy and provide safe and affordable transportation to everyone that shops the family of Tim Short dealerships. Our entire inventory can be found with the click of a button at timshortautogroup.com. Visit us online and join the thousands of customers that took the short drive to satisfaction today.
Summer is here, and the deal on the iPhone 12 mini just got even hotter at Appalachian Wireless. The iPhone 12 mini comes with massive features and is the perfect pocket size. Best of all, Appalachian Wireless is offering the iPhone 12 mini for just $1 with a 2-year contract. Good things do come in small packages, and it's the iPhone 12 mini on the region's best network. But don't wait. This deal won't last long. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
TBS Cable has everything you need to stay entertained. Video services with all your favorite channels and local sports on Hometown 24. Ask about digital voice service for home and business. High-speed internet so you never fall behind in a game. There's something for all ages. We've got you covered. Sit back and enjoy everything TBS has to offer. Stay connected with TBS.
Being in an accident can leave you feeling vulnerable and lost. You need a lawyer who will fight for you and be there by your side the entire way. What I believe is that with trust and collaboration, we can get you the justice that you deserve. Go to kyleshall.com right now to schedule a free consultation. I will review the details of your case and get you back on your feet. Don't navigate the legal system alone. Get me in your corner right now.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe in getting your hands dirty.
I believe the best recipes are never written down.
I believe in fried chicken, cornbread, and soup beans.
I believe in the cards. I believe in cats.
I believe in insurance coverage that helps you sleep at night.
I believe in always carrying an umbrella.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
Contact Derek Bowling, your Kentucky Farm Bureau agent in Hazard. Since 1954, Heinemann Funeral Services has been part of this community. When your family needs someone who cares, Danny Terry and his staff are here to help. During your family's time of need, they are a helping hand through every step of the process, from services to monument and to your loved one's final resting place. Celebrating over 50 years proud service to the community, Heinemann Funeral Services.
At Tbs Cable, we are committed to providing you with the best broadband available, whether that be through expansion of our fiber-to-the-home facilities, new builds into previously unserved areas, or by launching DOCSIS 3.1, the latest technology in cable broadband. Tbs Cable has always changed with the demands of Eastern Kentucky, and we will continue to make investments in our area because we care about Eastern Kentucky. It's our home too.
For 100 years, we have educated some of the brightest and best leaders of our region. At Alice Lloyd College, we stand for
work ethic,
quality,
affordability,
leadership.
Alice Lloyd College.
Stay close, go far.
Want to know more about Alice Lloyd College? Call us toll-free or visit us online at alc.edu.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start?
Here, in the classroom.
On the diamond.
In the pool.
On the field.
Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah! Be great.
Participate!
This telecast is copyrighted by Hometown 24 for the private use of our audience. Any rebroadcast or retransmission of this game without the express written consent of Hometown 24 is prohibited.
For over 100 years, the Bank of Heinemann has been committed to serving our community and serving the future of our families, homes, and businesses. With our new convenient online banking, viewing your account balance and history, transferring money, and paying bills has never been easier or more secure. And with the construction of our new headquarters, we've renewed our promise to Heinemann to stand by our customers even in troubling economic times, because we're not just your bank, we're your neighbors. That's the Bank of Heinemann. Log on to www.bankofheinemann.com or give us a call at 606-785-3158.
No matter what town or community you live in, there's a Tim Short dealership nearby. That's because our family of dealerships are dedicated to serving the folks throughout Eastern Kentucky. Our employees are your friends and neighbors, helping to support the local economy and provide safe and affordable transportation to everyone that shops the family of Tim Short dealerships. Our entire inventory can be found with the click of a button at timshortautogroup.com. Visit us online and join the thousands of customers that took the short drive to satisfaction today.
Summer is here, and the deal on the iPhone 12 mini just got even hotter at Appalachian Wireless. The iPhone 12 mini comes with massive features and is the perfect pocket size. Best of all, Appalachian Wireless is offering the iPhone 12 mini for just $1 with a 2-year contract. Good things do come in small packages, and it's the iPhone 12 mini on the region's best network. But don't wait. This deal won't last long. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Tbs Cable has everything you need to stay entertained. Video services with all your favorite channels and local sports on Hometown 24. Ask about digital voice service for home and business. High-speed internet so you never fall behind in a game. There's something for all ages. We've got you covered. Sit back and enjoy everything TVS has to offer. Stay connected with TVS.
Being in an accident can leave you feeling vulnerable and lost. You need a lawyer who will fight for you and be there by your side the entire way. What I believe is that with trust and collaboration, we can get you the justice that you deserve. Go to kyleshall.com right now to schedule a free consultation. I will review the details of your case and get you back on your feet. Don't navigate the legal system alone. Get me in your corner right now.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe in getting your hands dirty.
I believe the best recipes are never written down.
I believe in fried chicken, cornbread, and soup beans.
I believe in the cards. I believe in cats.
I believe in insurance coverage that helps you sleep at night.
I believe in always carrying an umbrella.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
Contact Derek Bowling, your Kentucky Farm Bureau agent in Hazard. Since 1954, Heinemann Funeral Services has been part of this community. When your family needs someone who cares, Danny Terry and his staff are here to help. During your family's time of need, they are a helping hand through every step of the process, from services to monument and to your loved one's final resting place. Celebrating over 50 years proud service to the community, Heinemann Funeral Services.
At TBS Cable, we are committed to providing you with the best broadband available, whether that be through expansion of our fiber-to-the-home facilities, new builds into previously unserved areas, or by launching DOCSIS 3.1, the latest technology in cable broadband. TBS Cable has always changed with the demands of Eastern Kentucky, and we will continue to make investments in our area because we care about Eastern Kentucky. It's our home too.
For 100 years, we have educated some of the brightest and best leaders of our region. At Alice Lloyd College, we stand for
work ethic,
Quality.
affordability,
Leadership.
Alice Lloyd College.
stay close, go far.
Want to know more about Alice Lloyd College? Call us toll-free or visit us online at alc.edu.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start?
Here, in the classroom.
On the diamond.
In the pool.
On the field.
Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah! Be great.
Participate!
This telecast is copyrighted by Hometown 24 for the private use of our audience. Any rebroadcast or retransmission of this game without the express written consent of Hometown 24 is prohibited.
For over 100 years, the Bank of Heinemann has been committed to serving our community and serving the future of our families, homes, and businesses. With our new convenient online banking, viewing your account balance and history, transferring money, and paying bills has never been easier or more secure. And with the construction of our new headquarters, we've renewed our promise to Heinemann to stand by our customers even in troubling economic times, because we're not just your bank, we're your neighbors. That's the Bank of Heinemann. Log on to www.bankofheinemann.com or give us a call at 606-785-3158.
Oh, did you hear that pop? Welcome back to the Morton Combs Athletic Complex. We are in a volleyball game between the Lady Eagles and the Lady Patriots. We are in JV, and we'll see which one takes the first set and which one takes the lead. John, what are you thinking?
Well, in the varsity matchup that we just commentated right before this, in case you missed it, I'll give you a little bit of a rundown. Knott Central swept Leslie. They took a 3-set win. Leslie County didn't score at all. They didn't win a set. Let me rephrase that. First set was 25-20. Second set was 25-21. And the last set was 25-12. And I feel like that could pump up Leslie County's JV team.
It definitely could. It could go either way. Leslie County's JV could have been like, we're going to do better than our varsity did. We're going to take this Patriot team. And it also could have been kind of contagious, because that happens too, especially when you sit and watch your team and they just get so down on themselves. And like how Leslie County did in that third set in the varsity game, they lost by quite a big sum. They lost by 13.
Yeah.
So hopefully this JV team for the Eagles, they really picked this up. And it looks like they're starting off strong already because they've got serve. So we'll see how well they go. I would say they'll probably get maybe 3 points before the Patriots take it.
And, you talked about how that winning is a little bit contagious. And, I'm an Alice Lloyd Eagle, and I can say from witnessing it, when the JV team wins before the varsity team plays, you can go ahead and mark it down as a varsity win. I don't know what it is, but that's how it goes.
It's that energy.
And Good play right there for the Patriots.
Well, I done missed that one. Patriots now lead 1-0. Already starting off with that first point.
And the Eagles get one back quick.
They sure did. A missed pass over the net. Ava Waddell really tried to get that one, but I think it went through her hands and inside the lines of the Patriots.
Leslie County sends it back over right through the net.
Just could not make that one over the tape. Looks like we've got Zoe Miller back to serve for the Lady Patriots. The Eagles are set up in a 4-man serve receive this time. Beautiful serve by Miller just outside the line. That is a floater, and it floated right on out. Just did not go down for her. Looks like we're going from point to point in this JV game. The Eagles get a point, then the Patriots take a point. We're just kind of going back and forth. And the Eagles took another point here, leading 3-2 now. We've got 4 men back on the Patriots team. A nice swing from number 15 on the Patriots team, Ava Waddell. Another swing again from Waddell. A beautiful pickup by number 5 on the Leslie County team. And another save by number 11. 22 lost the ball in the air. Just couldn't get that ball back over.
And it seems like she didn't really know what she was going to do because she went to go smack it with one hand. Then she went to a dig. I don't know.
I think she got a little just lost in it there. It's easily done. A nice serve from the Patriots, picked up by number 5 on the Eagles team. A little bit of a rush on the Patriots side. Got the ball back over. Leslie County is out of system again. Got the ball back over the net. It's a nice up for the Patriots. A little bit of a swing there. Kind of soft. Done the job. And then a swing on the Lady Eagles side by number 11, just outside the lines of the Patriots. Patriots will now go back to serve, just down by 1 point. The Lady Eagles lead. Did they call that ball in? Okay.
I thought they called it out.
Yes, they called that ball in. All right. Never mind. Lady Eagles are still up by 4. Somebody was in the net or over the line. I think he said number 2. I can't see his fingers from this far. The Lady Eagles now have a 2-point lead, 5-3. Out of system on the Patriots side. Got the ball back over with a free ball. Overpass there by Leslie County. Patriots tap that ball back over inbounds. Ava Waddell goes back to serve for the Patriots. At a substitution, Gigi Sloan came in for the Patriots, play front row. Out of system again. Some beautiful pass to the back row. That was good placement for Leslie County to get that Patriots team right on the line. Some quick movement there by both teams. That ball was just a little bit too far out.
A little bit too much onion.
Yeah, there you go. Onion and Wheaties and sugar and salt and spice and everything nice. Cook us up a little hocus pocus right before October.
It's about that time. I love fall weather. I know these athletes do too. So whenever you're practicing, you don't want to be practicing with it 99 degrees outside.
Oh, you smother, especially in this Morton Combs Athletic Complex. It gets hot.
HAWT, hot.
Yeah. There ain't no O in that. Hot, hot, hot. Feeling hot, hot, hot. Do, 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 do. Josh, you should have started playing that. Patriots hit the ball back over. We go outside to Leslie County. Hits the ball back over to the Patriots. Lost the ball in the air there. There was a little bit of misconception on who was going to get it. The Patriots lost that point. Leslie County goes back to serve, and they are now in a 4-point game, Leslie leading 8-4.
And Leslie County pulling away a little bit in this first set. You know, they now have a 5-point lead, and they have the momentum as well.
They have the momentum, they have the want to, they have the energy. They're ready to take the win that their varsity team could not. Again, we started talking about it, and then they served into the net. I think we just need to stop.
Yeah.
We need to stop bragging, John.
You know, this has only happened twice, 2 or 3 times tonight.
I think it's 3. 3 too many. So beautiful up by Little Barrow on Leslie County's team. Patriots lost that point. Leslie County gets the ball back again, leading 5 now, 10-5. There's something that I learned this season in my few games that I have line judged already, and it is that the rules are very strict on line judges this year. If you are a line judge and the ball goes just by you, you are not to touch it. The players on the court are to get the ball because it causes delay in game. Because you got to think about it, if you got somebody that's 40, 50 years old out there line judging, they have to run down the aisle to get the ball. They ain't going to run, they going to walk. And it's going to take a little bit to get that ball, so it is the player's responsibility to get off the court and get that ball and to run it back and get the ball into play.
I could see Harold Mullins as a line judge.
I'd like to see that. They get paid good. Leslie County serving again to the Patriots. Out of system play, number 89 for the Patriots. Tried to get that ball up, but I think it hit one finger.
That's what I thought. I feel like it was just a little bit too high, and she didn't realize that.
Yep, just went a little bit too far over for her. The Eagles are leading 13-6. It's a really good way to keep your arms on that one. Even though she was still moving, she cut off a lot of the movement on that ball.
And, you know, throughout watching the varsity game and going into this game, I'm understanding that depth perception is such a key, whether you're hitting it from your own team or whether you're returning it from the opposing team. I've started to realize how difficult this sport can actually be.
You really have to be able to judge it to get there in time because, like I said, having 6 people on the court is a lot, but it's also not enough. It's kind of a back and forth kind of thing. And whenever you have maybe, say, 2 blockers at the net, and then you have 2 people covering behind the block for a tip, and then you've only got 2 in the back row trying to get a very hard and quick hit. You've got to be quick. You've got to be able to read that ball to be able to get it. So nice way to try to adjust to that by number 15 on the Patriots team. Just couldn't get that adjustment quite right. Just need a little bit more tweak and hit it right into the net. And I can't tell what her number is. Her hair is so long. It looks really thick, too. I like it.
Looks like 15.
Is it 15 or 45 for the Lady Eagles? Going back to serve again. I think it's 45. I don't know. We know it's got 5 in it.
Yeah, I thought it was a 1. I ain't sure.
She's got the long blonde hair. It's a nice up by the Patriots to the setter.
And it has been confirmed you have better eyes than me. It is 45.
I'll make sure you bring your glasses next time, Papa.
I have to borrow some of Harold's. Or Hall of Famer David Adams, one of the 2.
It's a nice hit and a beautiful pass by Leslie County.
Try to get that sneak play to go through on the Patriots.
To the outside, but a free ball. Straight down the corner, just barely picked up by the Patriots. Got that ball back over the net, and Leslie County couldn't keep it together.
16-9. Leslie County en route to win this first set.
They are. JV only needs 21. So Leslie only needs 5 to win. Patriots need a whole lot more than that. A little bit of a scramble for the ball there. Looks like they got up in almost the exact same way. Got a substitution for Leslie County. Number 4 coming out, or number 4 going in, number 10 coming out. I said that a little backwards. We got our first time out in the game. The Patriots are losing by 6. The Leslie County Eagles are taking this set 17-9 so far. All they need is a few more points to win, and the Patriots need to really pick it up and run with it if they want to take this set. John, do you think the Patriots will come back out of this, or do you think we'll have to get them in the next set?
Well, it kind of seems like they're already playing like they're a little bit defeated. You know, you can kind of see the players not hustling as hard as they were at the beginning of the game. You can see that they're not communicating as much. You know, whenever you kind of get aggravated out there on the court, I can see why it would be hard to come back from what's already an 8-point deficit. But then again, anything can happen.
I think Leslie County, we're really hitting strong when we do our hits. We're not doing a whole lot of them with Leslie. But they're really trying to keep it together. I think they're doing a good job of communicating in some parts. The movement is hit and miss just like it is with the Patriots. But Leslie County is definitely holding it a little bit stronger in this set than what the Patriots are.
You know, giving it, like whenever they're serving it back to the Eagles, the Patriots are at a slight advantage because the Eagles seem like they're not able to capitalize, as we just seen, and get a proper hit back. But whenever they get into their groove and, you know, they're set in formation, it's a little bit harder for the Patriots to get it back over, as we just seen.
It is. Every team has strengths and weaknesses, and I think each team has a good way of finding those and exploiting them on each team. We've got Leslie County serving. They are up 18-10. All they need is just a few points to take the game, and the Patriots need 11. I can't count today.
I can't see, you can't count. Who hired us?
I don't know. Probably somebody that can't hear. Don't hear us talking about all this.
Josh.
Can't see no evil, can't speak no evil. Josh can't hear no evil. He must not be able to hear us talking.
He can't hear us right now.
That's what it is.
Even though he can't hear, he's an excellent producer. I will say that.
I guess you could say that. What do you say, Josh? Josh don't say nothing.
He don't. And when he does say something, he's always yelling because he can't hear nothing.
Yep. Got to order him some hearing aids.
Score 11-19. Leslie County lead the Patriots.
First pass over there was a two-handed hit. Still, the Lady Eagles made that come back over. Patriots lost the shoe. Line judge lost the shoe. And again, like I was saying earlier, it is the player's responsibility to go get that ball. So I guess the down ref, decided that they weren't going to wait on the players to go get that one, just tossed another one out on the court. Trying to speed things up a little bit.
And good serve by the Patriots right there, as they've brought it to within 6.
It's pretty close.
You know, they still need, I believe, 8 more to win this set. And the Eagles only need 2 more. So like you've said all night, it's all about who wants it more.
I think right now the Patriots they're wanting that win. They're trying to come back from this.
You know, they're in their groove. They're a little bit like Jonathan Davenport. Whenever they get in that groove, it's hard to beat them.
As long as they keep these serves in, they've got a chance. Another free ball back over to the Patriots to the front line. Gigi Sloan smacks that down. Hit it where nobody was at for the Lady Eagles. Ava Waddell back to serve again. We are now in a 4-point game. Patriots are down 4, 15-19. It's a nice dump by the Leslie County Eagles over to the Patriots. They caught on to that a little quick. Picked it up and got rid of it. Oh! Tried to do a little arm-to-arm bump over there by the Patriots. A little bit of confusion there.
I feel like that was a lack of communication. so many people going for the same thing at once and nobody calling it out.
Well, especially with the young team, they don't move as quickly and they don't get in their positions as quickly as a varsity team would. So that's a lot more common than what it would be in a varsity game. Looks like the Lady Eagles took that set 21-15, really trying to come back and get a good win after their varsity loss to the Patriots in the last couple of games. John, what do you think's going to happen next set?
Well, one of two things could happen. Leslie County could either keep the momentum and go on to win the next set as well, or Knott County could realize, hey, we want to get a win just like our varsity team did and pick up the momentum and win the second set and see if they can go on and win more.
Well, John, I guess we'll see if you're right whenever we come back after a few commercial clips.
No matter what town or community you live in, there's a Tim Short dealership nearby. That's because our family of dealerships are dedicated to serving the folks throughout Eastern Kentucky. Our employees are your friends and neighbors, helping to support the local economy and provide safe and affordable transportation to everyone that shops the family of Tim Short dealerships. Our entire inventory can be found with a click of a button at timshortautogroup.com. Visit us online and join the thousands of customers that took the short drive to satisfaction today.
And welcome back to the Morton Combs Athletic Complex here in Heinemann, Kentucky. We have the Knott County Central Lady Patriots against the Leslie County Lady Eagles. And in that first set, Katie, we watched the Eagles go on to win 21-15. And as we start the second set, what do you expect to see?
I expect to see the Patriots coming out a little bit stronger after their 6-point loss. They came up really strong in the last half of the set. They're really working for that, and I think that they're going to carry that energy forward into the second set and try to take the second set from the Eagles.
And as they start, let's see how that goes.
Leslie County failed to get that ball over the net, a little bit of out of system there. And I don't know, I think I've already explained out of system a couple times in the game, but a lot of younger teams do a lot of out of system plays because they're not as advanced enough yet to get those passes to where they need to be in order to get the sets and the hits. So in a lot of younger teams, you don't see as many hits because of those out of system plays. But we've seen a few from each team tonight, so they're doing pretty good on getting serve receives and digs up.
Leslie County with a quick answer.
Hit that one just on the 3-point line in between 3 defenders for Knott County.
That's what you were talking about with trying to fill those gaps between the players. Knott County sends it back that time. You just couldn't get it back over.
Just couldn't pick that one back up quick enough. Leslie County is now leading 3-1. Back to serve again. A little bit of a chest bump there with that ball. Didn't get no height on that one. Couldn't get that ball up by the setter for Knott Central. Ball goes back to the Lady Eagles. 3-point lead, 4-1.
Whew. A nice hit right there by the Eagles.
Almost saved it, but just couldn't get it.
Score 1-5, Leslie County lead.
If the Patriots don't stop this ball, Leslie County could take this set very, very quickly.
They could.
Again.
And once again, that's 4 for tonight. We're 4 for 4 on this one.
Yeah, like Wendy's 4 for 4. What's so funny, John? You don't like no Wendy's?
I love Wendy's.
Somebody told me I look like the Wendy's girl one day. So where I had my hair braided, I said, I ain't got no red hair. My hair's brown.
Maybe hair was just dirty. Who knows?
Maybe. I don't know. I'm one of them old rednecks. Maybe that's what had a redneck, so red hair, you think?
Possibly.
Possibly.
Leslie County tried to get that sneak play to go, but it goes right outside that line. And we watched that a lot in that varsity game.
It's a tricky move, but it's really handy. And once you can accomplish that and master that skill, you can hit that line just about any time, anywhere on the court.
And we watched the varsity team for Leslie try to do that same thing. And I feel like that might be one of those things that are instilled into their players from whenever they start to they finish.
I know in high school and in college, that was one of the drills that we worked on, is pushing those balls to the lines and pushing those balls to the corners on the ones that you can't get your steps in right to get the good swing, to get the ball in.
As Knott Central brings in a couple substitutions.
We are now in a 2-point game. The Lady Eagles lead 6-4.
Good block by the Patriots.
Leslie County could not get it through that defense. A little close to the net on the pass by the Patriots. Tried to get that ball back over, but couldn't get enough hands on it quick enough.
Good hustle from the Patriots, though, to get right underneath that ball and try to get it back over.
Like I said, John, the Patriots really want this set. They're going to fight for it.
Leslie County just not able to get it past the net on a serve.
That's really where they're struggling. And that's going to be their demise in this game if they don't pick it up.
Well, that was their key to success in the first, was their ability to get it over with power. And Knott County was having a hard time to answer that.
Tried to do a one-handed play from the Patriots. It's a good effort, but just couldn't make it over the net. Those one-handed ones are not a very good go-to. They're hard to control. And if it hits a wrong part on your arm, like Waddell just done there, if it hits the wrong angle on that little bony part of your arm, it could go anywhere. Lady Eagles have got in a rotation where their serves are really picking up. It's really what they need to take this set. Seems to be working for them. Their lead is growing. They are now 5 ahead. We're leading by the Eagles 10-5.
And they're attacking that left side of the Patriots' offense really hard. And I feel like whenever they do that, it forces the players to rush over to that side. And whenever they do that, it kind of leaves a gap in their offense.
They're definitely taking that to their advantage, those out-of-system plays. If you can't get a good enough pass on it to get where the setter needs the ball to set it, then you are going to be out of system. And like you said, they're really hitting that left side, and it's far enough from the setter that she can't get there in time. And it's just not allowing Knott County to hit the ball or to even get the ball over hard at all.
Good return right there by the Patriots to get another point. Just a little bit too much onion on that one right there.
That was a whole lot too much onion. I don't know what you've seen. A little bit too far out. That's just that adrenaline, though. I've done it many times. When you get too much adrenaline going, you have no idea how hard you hit the ball. I've hit it all the way back to the bleachers before, and everybody just looked at me and I was like, I can't help it. I couldn't realize it.
And right there, Leslie sends it back into the net again to give Knott Central another point.
Patriots are trailing by 5, 12-7. Oh.
Just a little bit short on that one. Or maybe she thought that she was a little bit closer to the net than she really was.
Yeah.
Try to give it a love tap and wasn't close enough.
Need a little bit more love. Some TLC. It's a nice backhanded set. The Eagles are really trying to get this back over, and they did get it back over from the libero on the Eagle side. keeping it kind of close to the net. I don't know that would be an advantage, but it seems to be working for Leslie County. Patriots Gigi Sloan, number 4, hits that ball, but she hits it just a little bit outside the line, so the Eagles get the ball back. They are leading 13-8. 5-point game yet again. Oh, nice
Good
dig.
save.
Beautiful. Just could not get it up high enough or off the net enough for the Lady Eagles. Lady Eagles are set up to serve receive. Patriots are serving.
That was a good serve by the Patriots.
Back set over to Zoe Mueller. Push that ball over. A little bit of miscommunication there on the Patriots side yet again. Just very common in a young team. They're just learning how to communicate effectively, really. And learning where they need to be at.
And you know, just like I'm sure you did, you learn the fundamentals here. And then you take it on and you apply a lot of pressure to that when you get to that varsity level.
Yeah, varsity is definitely a lot different than freshman or JV. It's a lot more intense. It's a lot more skilled. It's so much more pressure. And JV really has fun with their games. They don't take it to heart as much as what varsity does. Another back set, kind of off to the side by the Lady Eagles. Again, like I said, keeping it right at the net seems to be working for the Eagles.
It does, but their flaw has been getting it over the net on these serves.
I agree. I've said it many times, and I'll say it again. A serve is like a free throw in basketball.
Yeah, it's free points if you know how to do it right.
You're knocking yourself out of a point if you don't get it over. Still doing a lot of pushing. Oh, there we've got a hit from Leslie County, number... Can't tell what her number is. Number 12. Had to wait for her to turn around. Leslie County is serving to the Patriots. Set up in a 4-man serve receive with the setter back just a little bit.
And once again, into the net.
It's really what's taking this Lady Eagle team down right now is those serves.
And Katie, the Patriots have gotten 6 points off of them not being able to get a serve over that net.
They have. I've always been told the other team didn't earn their points. We give it to them.
Yeah.
And there's nothing more true in volleyball. It's a nice serve, just far outside the line. It's another out serve. The Lady Eagles are back to serve. It is 17-11 in the Eagles' favor. Got a couple more substitutions for the Lady Eagles there. I think one of their players might have roughed up their elbow a little bit.
Good serve by the Eagles.
Good smackdown for the Patriots. And a nice up. Way to return that ball. It's a little high, but for a young team, can't ask for much. Can't quarrel when they're doing good, can you, John?
Yeah. Score 11-18. And Leslie County in position to also take this set as well.
Only need 3. We've got another substitution. Got a new player going back to serve. Patriots probably looking to see if she's nervous, if she'll mess up. But I'm sure she's ready to get that ball over, and she was.
She was. And good dig.
Beautiful save. Got the ball back over to the Patriots, who are scrambling to make a play. It's a nice set out to the middle on Leslie County's side.
And just a little bit of miscommunication right there.
Again, we had 2 girls cross over on the Lady Eagles team. Didn't know who was going to get it, so nobody got it. Ava Waddell back to serve for the Patriots. We are in a 6-point game. The Lady Eagles are leading 18-12. It's a nice high pass. It's a beautiful set. Did you see the movement on that ball? There was no movement. And that's what makes a really good setter is when you stop that movement on a ball. And that was a beautiful set on Leslie County's team. Scrambling to get that ball back over the net, but they did make it. The Patriots fell asleep watching that ball in the back row over there.
That was unexpected. I did not think that was going to go over.
You got to expect the unexpected, John.
Yeah.
Beautiful serve by the Lady Eagles. Patriots finally got a good hit out of that by Gigi Sloan, number 4. Scrambling again, got a free ball to the middle of the court. Just barely got that one over the net. That was a good placement for that ball.
And the Lady Eagles just 1 point away from taking the second set.
Game point, John. These Eagles could take it right here. Patriots could come back. Anything could happen if you just believe. Gigi really meant that one when she swung that one over.
You see her give it like that little bit of,
I had some sass.
Yeah.
So I'm going to put this ball back over. Patriots got the point. They're now in a deficit of 6. The Lady Eagles only need 1 to win. 21-14. Trying to get that ball out to a hit.
Wow.
Zoe Miller hits that ball over. The tape was her friend. Flipped right over it. Just fell in front of a couple of players on Leslie County's team.
And I'm surprised that we haven't seen a timeout called.
Out ball, and that is game for this JV team. Patriots lost that set 15-21. The Lady Eagles won the first set of the JV match as well. Been an interesting game tonight. A lot of momentum changes. What do you think, Lil John? Not Big John. Grandson of Papa John.
Yeah.
Oh, Big John. I wish I could remember how the rest of that goes. Dun, vote Big John.
Not Lil John, Big John.
No, you're Lil John. Your dad's Big John. And then Grandpa's Papa John.
Papa Raj.
Yeah. Well, all right. I guess that'll conclude our games for tonight. What do you say, John? You ready to hit the road, Jack?
Yeah. But we will be coming back. So, in the varsity game, just to give you guys a quick recap in case you missed it, Knott County Central swept Leslie County. In the first set, they won 25-20. Second set, they won 25-21. And then the third, they won 25-12. And here in JV, Leslie County swept the Patriots, winning 21-15 in the first set and also winning 21-15 in the second.
Double whammy right there. Lucky numbers.
That's right. But it's been fun. It was great calling my first volleyball game with you. I feel like I learned a lot.
I teach everybody. I'm a good teacher. That's what she went to school for.
Yeah. But it's been great calling with you tonight. Do you have anything else to add?
No, I think I'm good for tonight. I appreciate you coming out with me, Lil John.
Yep, I appreciate you for having me. And that will conclude our broadcast. We once again thank you all for tuning in with us, and we will see you next time on Hometown 24.